I am going to take you from knowing everything and being able to ramble off the law of attraction and codes of consciousness in your sleep, but still feeling a sense of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in your daily life, and not actually being able to work yourself through certain thought patterns and stories and limited beliefs that you still run as code in your mind. We are going to become conscious of that code. We are going to be the observer, svadhyaya. We're going to self-study. We're going to study the code in the Everything But the Asana Method. Asana is the physical practice of yoga. So asana literally translates to a seat for meditation. So the poses are the seat for meditation, but there are so many limbs of yoga, and those limbs are coded here. However, you were brought here for a reason, because we planned this before we came here. And so the whole methodology is based in yogic philosophy. It's idiom yoga philosophy, embodied, divine, miraculous yoga, which is unity. Yoga literally means to yoke, to blend, to bring together your physical self, who is your human, right? This physical apparatus over here, and your soul perspective. Your soul perspective is the part of you that's been here many times, that planned this full incarnation, that is always loving you and everyone else, that can only see the good in everything. So we take your soul perspective and your human parts and we blend them. That is the meaning of yoga. And we do this obviously at idiom yoga through the postures, through asana, but truly you need to understand the Everything But the Asana method of life coaching to coach yourself through life and essentially be able to coach anyone to do anything, because it's all based in the one formula for everything. Everything works the same way. It's literally the game of life. And we understand it. We understand the codes of consciousness. We are in the receptive mode. We are receiving channeled information from universal source energy, which is all of our soul perspectives. Everyone who has ever been and ever will be soul perspectives, the highest frequency version of everyone, everywhere, who's ever been and ever will be. That's the mycelium network of universal source consciousness. And so we're tapped into the universal source Wi-Fi. And when we are tapped into the universal source Wi-Fi, we is wonderful energy. When we're in our wonderful energy, when we're feeling good, when we are taking the right steps on our path, when we're surrounded with our soul fam, the people that we literally created this plan with, you guys, I love you so much. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that we get to do this. We have a soul contract. And you have soul contracts with all the people in your life. And those contracts can be fulfilled by you understanding everything in the Everything But the Asana life coaching method. Because we understand quantum physics, we understand cognitive behavioral quantum physics to a whole nother level. This is about recoding, rewiring, and actually updating the motherboard, the actual full entire system of who you really are, instead of just letting all of your fear-based parts run around, all of the coded, unconscious coded cookies. When you go to a website, the website stores whatever you were looking at and puts it into your cart. Now, it will remember what you wanted when you were in that state of consciousness, when you were opening to that tab, right? So same thing happens with your mind. When you open a tab based in, let's say, relationship, then immediately all of your coded cookies about relationships, everything you've ever learned, everything anyone's ever said, anything that's ever happened to you, any experience, it's all coded there. And your brain is a supercomputer that's perpetuating the reality that it's already experienced. So it says, here's your cart on relationships. You chose this. This is everything that you believe to be true, because this is what you've experienced through your life, through the anecdotal evidence. Now, here's the deal, sister. We need to cleanse and clear the unconscious conditioning our processing systems need to be running properly. We cannot tap in and tune into universal source energy, the love and light infinite consciousness, when we are backed up, storing so much unconscious conditioning. We're stuck. Our hearts are broken. Our hearts are freaking out. Our worlds are upside down. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to say. We're like, honestly, this is too much. End it all. And that energy is the 3D part of the one formula for everything. So it's the old, it's the original pattern. Everything has polarity. So even the dimensional planes, the old is not just the obsolete lack dimension old, but it's also the original pattern that we can see. We can see it as an observer. Oh, actually, my mom behaved like this around this kind of situation, and it seems like I've been coded to react to this thing in the same way. This is generational trauma. Okay, interesting. Let me look at it. Now I'm in my life. I'm freaking out. I'm telling the story of what I don't want. I'm pushing against what I don't want. I'm watching it coming towards me. I'm telling someone that they need to act a certain way for me to be happy. And they do exactly what I don't want them to do. And you push and you push and you push and you get the pushback. This certification is going to teach you to understand the workings of your mind, so much so that you'll not only understand the workings of your mind, you'll understand the workings of everyone's mind, and you'll be able to literally code and embed information into all of your relationships. So that instead of you going back and forth with other people's parts, the human parts, right? Okay, the way that we like to describe the human parts is a bunch of little chihuahuas that are barking, they're angry, they're aggressive, they're vicious barkers, right? Because they're scared. Those are your parts. And then you are in the background and you are the soul perspective holding the leash of all the parts. All of those human parts are running your life and running everyone's lives. And so my chihuahuas are fighting with your chihuahuas, and we are all having this aggressive thing going on. Just all of these little chihuahuas fighting with each other. And there's no point in fighting because universal source energy reminds us that we are all one. The whole plan is that the one, God, has split into the many just for the joy of returning back to one. We need to be able to see that we are all exactly the same. Our brains, our mind, our coded cookies, we are God's AI. But we have downloaded fear-based perspective from the 3D old earth, and I'm going to teach you how we can take the 3D, move it into the 4D, and move it into the 5D. How we can manifest the 5D. You are now here in my world. This is my world. This is what it's like when you're around me. When you're enrolled in one of my programs, you're with me. You have me in your ears. You have me giving you the codes. You, my friend, you are just as powerful as I am. We all have access to universal source. And that's what Jesus' true message is. He came here to tell us that we all have access to universal source energy. We can all translate the laws of the universe. We are all fully connected to the universal source Wi-Fi. The illusion is that we're not. The illusion is that it's outside of us. The illusion is that we are sinners and that we have shame and guilt and doubt. Those are illusions. Do not get wrapped up in confusion. We stay grounded. We get anchored and rooted in our soul perspective. The soul perspective is the part of us that has been here many times, that has done this work many times. We've all done this together many times. This is our remembrance. This is our opportunity to remember who we really are, why we're here. And this time, there's no way that they can write us out of the story. That this is not new to you. This is a remembrance. This is all stuff that you already know at soul level. So I'm calling your soul forward because this is us, universal source. We are one. We are here for a reason, with purpose, a mission, an intention. to return to one. Unity consciousness. And it starts with us doing the work on ourselves. So we have to coach ourselves through the life loops, the infinite detour into fear, come back, detour into fear, come back. Inside of this container, I am going to walk you through my methodology, the philosophy of yoga, quantum physics, and the dynamic dance of life. Everything that my soul has gathered through all of my lifetimes. I couldn't be more excited to be in my soul perspective, to be living from this place where universal source energy is moving through me, where my human parts, they don't have to do anything. They literally don't. They are chilling. They are relaxed. They are allowing. They know and they understand that they're safe. No fear here. Homegirl, she's demonstrating right now. That's how the chihuahuas are supposed to look. They're supposed to be resting, relaxing, allowing, knowing that everything is working out, everything's right on schedule. And when you choose to actually ground into your soul perspective, and instead of just consuming random information, you dial into your true lineage, which if you're still listening to this, I definitely provoked anyone who's not in our lineage away by now, and that's my intention. My full and complete intention is to align with those who I made a soul contract with. And if this is resonating, and if this feels real to you, then you're probably one of those people. And you are meant to be with us, Universal Source, on January 1st. We're going to run this thing a full live transmission where I'll be here. Princess is probably going to be here too. And we are going to drop the codes of consciousness every single Thursday, starting on 1/1. It's going to be nuts. I am going to take my brain code and literally energetically, through the power of Reiki, literally embed it right into your system. There's no turning back. There's no forgetting ever again. We know what we know. We know so much. It's actually nuts how much we know. And we have to spread the word. And that's why I'm so passionate about this, is because if my parents knew what I know, I would have had a completely different life. My life was riddled with fear, uncertainty, doubt, all of the things. I've been studying the 3D my entire life. I've studied it. I've witnessed the pattern. I've been awake in the pattern. I've been in the pattern, perpetuating the pattern. I've been aggressively trying to change the pattern, but not getting it right. And then I've gotten it right. And then I got it really right. And then I dissolved the pattern with multiple different patterns, so many different patterns. And this particular coaching container is going to contain all of the codes that I've literally basically watched everything go down, grounded into my soul perspective, received channeled messages, and then applied in my life. And now my life is the living, breathing proof that all of this works. In, 2, 3, 4, hold. Out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. So if you're feeling inspired by this, if you're excited to learn the codes and the actual formula to get things done in life, how everything works, the one formula for everything, this is for you. Now is the time. You are divine. And after you purchase this, you're going to be sent through to send yourself into the online studio so you can get on your mat and actually code the energy through breath work. Feel the energy of the fear-based, uncertain, scary, doubtful world leaving your fucking body, because your physical apparatus is a home for your soul, and she wants the best quality home ever. Activate your soul perspective with us. This is us. I love you so much.